Other interesting political news, you have J.D. Vance's story of Trump calling to pick him for the VP, apparently involved pokeman with his son. I'm kidding, I know it's pronounced Pokemon, but that's how my dad always said it back in the day. This comes to us thanks to the Trump War Room, in which they say, quote, J.D. Vance tells Nell Boys about his 7-year-old son talking to him about Pokemon as President Trump was asking him to be his running mate. President Trump spoke to his son on speakerphone and read the statement off to him before posting it. That is the real Trump. And your voices are infinitely better than mine. So, not too long on that. Only about a minute 19. Without too much further ado.
And about an hour...
This is J.D. Vance speaking, by the way.
And about an hour later, I get another message from the same person who says, hey, you just missed a really important call. So, hey, I'm like, oh no. So I call Trump and I'm like, hey, sir, what's going on? He's like, JD, you missed a very important phone call. And now I'm going to have to pick somebody else.
Oh, he's not going to do the voice. JD, you missed a very important phone call. I'm going to have to call someone else. We're going to pick someone else. You should have picked up the phone, obviously. The attempt was made.
And I'm, I like tense up and almost have a heart attack. And the crazy thing about it is my son, who's 7, is in the hotel room with me. And he's really into Pokemon cards right now. He's going through a Pokemon phase. Are you guys into Pokemon?
I am. Back in the day.
Okay,
Yeah,
That's a big phase right now, I think, in general.
Yeah.
Charizards.
So, I mean, he's really into it. So he's trying to talk to me about Pikachu. And I'm on the phone with Donald Trump. And I'm like, son, shut the hell up for 30 seconds about Pikachu. This is the most important phone call of my life. Please just let me take this phone call. And he doesn't care. He's like, he doesn't know what the President of the United States means. So Trump hears him and says, who is that? I'm like, that's my 7-year-old son. He's like, put him on speakerphone. And so I do. And Trump proceeds to read the statement that he's about to put out, making me his VP nominee. And he asks my son, he's like, what do you think about that? And my son's like, oh, it sounds pretty good, And he goes, okay, fine. And he hangs up the phone and the statement goes out 5 minutes later. And then my whole life changed.
That was also, apparently he's on the Full Send podcast. I think it goes as far as I thought. It only got 35,000 views, but 1.2 thousand likes. Which, that's a cute, funny story. I mean, that kid is going to remember that for the rest of his life. Now, one of the first comments comes from Free Thinkers Rebellion saying, having the president speak highly about you in front of your child would be a moment either of you will forget, getting 7 likes, which is true. Deplorable Ultra Mega Susan says, the people's president getting 2 likes. Cheryl says, love this, getting 1 like. Samantha has a picture of Pikachu doing the weird little smile thing. It's a cute, funny story. It'll be interesting if it goes viral. But yeah, imagine having Trump call your dad while you're talking about Pokemon. Then, oh yeah, most important call in the world of your life. And then they have that massive statement. Your dad's VP. Like that. He'll remember that forever. Like, I thought that was a funny, bizarre, interesting story, trying to lighten up the mood on this show as we had some unfortunate dark topics today. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much additional support Trump will get from J.D. Vance. He's obviously, the VP announcement came. It's been a while, so everyone knows by now. But how much will it help Trump in the polls? How many people in the middle, maybe undecided voters, will be influenced by J.D. Vance? Let me know if you think he's a net, just conceptually, do you think J.D. Vance is a net positive to the campaign? Do you think long-term is being a great fit? Let me know in the comments. As always, be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button and tell your friends, I greatly appreciate it. Also, leave me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some direct feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.